So far from the global spotlight of African musicians at the Grammys that we witnessed earlier this week, today we're uncovering, let's say, a diamond in the rough. Her name is Fantacee Wiz. Entertainment journalist Mohamed King Millan Bangura presents.
Hi Heather. Salon definitely full of a lot of talent in the musical industry, especially in reggae, African, and of course soukous as well. But the traditional music, I'm here to introduce a traditional musician by the name of Fantacee Makara. That's a real name, but popularly known as Fantacee Wiz. She's not only a musician, but a philanthropist, a feminist, a poet, a filmmaker, and most importantly, a witch as well. That's the most important part of this very lady. And of course, she's a very talented traditional folk singer. Welcome to the program, my dear.
Thank you very much, Kim.
By the way, why are you called Fantacee Wiz?
I'm called Fantacee Wiz because I am everything my dad envisioned me to be. And then I am called Wiz because I'm a witch. So my sister called me a witch.
So let's talk a little bit about the witch. Why the witch?
Because everyone is born different. And then most of my, if it's like overseas, it's like someone that people call psychic.
Wow.
Yeah. So I am, if I'm supposed to have a dream about you, like 80 or 90% of it would be like a premonition.
So what brought you into music, by the way?
I wanted to do music and do cultural music because I wanted to be that person that people would always go back to and come back to when they want to listen to Sierra Leone music, when they want to listen to folk music. I wanted to be that person that would preserve our traditional and cultural music.
And that genre of music that you're doing, a lot of young people in this country who are shy away from doing it, but you still persist in doing it.
Yeah.
You know, why?
Because that is our music. Our traditional music, our folk music is our own. It's not someone else's. No matter how much you do hip hop, for example, it's not ours.
What is your traditional music that you're doing? Where did you get inspiration from?
When I was growing up, my aunties and then my cousins, they were all singers because I'm from a family of storytellers, poets, singers, and everything. But I never envisioned myself like I would end up being like Fantacee Wiz. Sierra is a song about abuse. You know how people meet, they like each other, and then things are beautiful. But when things started going south, they tend to forget that things were big. There was a time that they could not get enough of each other. So no matter how sad or how bad your relationship turned out, just remember there was a time that like you really like that person.
You talk a lot about women, and of course your music as well, most of them about women. You did one particular song featured Mahmoudi, and he called that Musulu. I know that specifically is about women.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about it.
For me, I normally tell people I'm a left-wing feminist. I mean, like, and I'm not a feminist when it's convenient for me. I don't talk about, women issues when it profits me or when it's convenient for me. Any women issue is my problem. And for me, I grew up from Kabbalah, and I always felt like there was something wrong with it. So I wanted to be a voice, I wanted to say something, I wanted to advocate, I wanted to speak up for women, because being able to have someone that would help you is such a good feeling. And I wanted to be that person that would give that feeling to people.
So about the song, but that song doesn't belong to you.
No, it doesn't. No,
why did you use the song?
Well, the reason why I did it is because I loved Mama Dibate's version of it. There's a lot of other versions, but Mama Dibate's version was really, really beautiful, and it was so emotional. I was always listening to it when I was growing up.
So now take me through your music. What impact do you think it cause to Africa?
My music is Africa. Africans resonate with my sound, even if they don't understand what I'm saying, but they resonate to the sound of my music because it's Africa. They have to hear something there.
Okay. So what's your final words to fans of Africa?
Embrace Africa. We have everything that we need as Africans. We're not poor. They're telling us we're poor. We're not poor. We're rich.
Thank you so much for joining
You're welcome.
me.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Well,
so
over
much.
to you, Heather Maxwell. I'm Mohamed King Millan Bangura, writing Freetown, Sierra Leone. Thank you.
And that's it for entertainment this week.